Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. On the Browns sideline, get a look at head coach Kevin Stefanski. This side not able to get it done in their home opener, hoping for some better luck on the road here. It is time for some football. And we're underway from the bank. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A decade plus before Lamar, it was a guy named Michael Vick who was the standard for dual-threat quarterbacks. Well, today, that standard is Lamar Jackson, who at his best is an MVP-caliber player, most exciting player, not just in his position, but in all of football. And don't let that running overshadow the strides he's made as a passer, too, in the pocket, and as a franchise quarterback to build upon.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. And it's Carson Schwarzenegger who got over there for the stop. This is Henry on second. Oh, he dropped that defender. Now Henry, and it's out. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. They had gotten the ball moving, Brock. We're seeing some progress on their debut possession.
They were following the script well, but of course...
While a new offense preps to head out, we've got a stoppage. They want to make sure this is a turnover.
Play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he comes through big here. 9 yards, it's second down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
On second down, here's Henry again. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Third down, 1 yard to go. Jackson trying to sneak it. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Jerome Ford for the first time this game. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Throwing now, off play action. Hauled in by Njoku, left side. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. A give up the middle to Ford. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Offense without Ford following that last play. And they'll look to Jerome Ford to step in as the top back. Into the hands of Tillman, complete. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that gives the Browns a first. first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Nate Wiggins on the tackle. A gain of 4 brings up second down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. 7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. From the gun, Judkins. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
It's on target to Johnson. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Johnson. A gain of 4 yards. First down, Browns.
Ford running to the right. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. We're going to have a stoppage here as we see an injured player. It's David Njoku, who's worse for wear following the play. They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun handoff here from Judkins. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Situational football. Looking at 1st and goal, these defenses know what's coming at them. More often than not, a run play. It really is better to throw the ball unless you've got a way to disguise the run, and there was no disguising on that one.
2nd and goal, they're going to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Deontay Johnson with the touchdown. All right, partner, 1 drive in, and we can say it. This guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. First call here coming from the shotgun. The drive begins with Henry. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. It's a pickup of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Jackson off the play action. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Andrews. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches. At the 44.
Into Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. 8
yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a gain of 4. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
I don't know about you, King, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Jackson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Lamar now from the gun. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
He's already attempted one this quarter, and now they're going to bring him on again. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Second drive coming up for this Cleveland offense. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. By turning them against their own team, a little quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and might even hear a few birds.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Second and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And Baltimore finishes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The Ravens trim the lead to 1. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance, get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Is Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. Here's a return from the 7.
The Browns take over first.
Cleveland's offense all set to take over.
25-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's first and 10. Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for Cleveland first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Browns first down.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at first down here. Another one for Judkins. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. They're going to wind up losing the yards on this play.
You know why baseball coaches are called managers, Kate? Because they got to manage a lot of situations. And I've realized over time in talking to them, they love taking a situation, a game moment, and making it a team topic. That play, or that corner right there, I know this is a head football coach, not a head football manager, but he's going to take that play, he's going to illuminate it to his team and show the fearlessness of his corner making that tackle.
That one's caught by Tillman. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that gives the Browns a first.
That's one of those plays, Kate, where every position on the offense gets a gold star. They all did their job, enough protection to allow the quarterback time to find his receiver. He went all the way from the right side of the field to the left side of the field to do some damage.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. It's Judkins on the counter. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Six DBs out there for the Ravens. Third down coming up. They'll look to throw. Searching. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
Awareness. That's what I call it, awareness. You got to have a game awareness and understand the situation. Third and long, you should never take a sack. Put the ball in play or throw it away, but don't take a sack in that situation.
The Browns looking to punt on fourth down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bajorquez, to handle it. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They left a few on the table their last time out, Brock, settling for a field goal try that missed the mark. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing again is Lamar. They set up the screen for Henry. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's running for it. And he's out of bounds, up close to the opposing 40. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Out of the gun, Henry. He works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Another run for Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They're now set for 1st and 10. Running once more with Henry. Breaks the tackle, still going. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. It's Henry on the carry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up.
Middle.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. Look at this, 9 yards and a nice first down run.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. DeAndre Hopkins box on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
Now, it looks like one of the Ravens is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. Stout all set to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
On is Hopkins for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns tie things up at 14. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead. The Ravens and DeAndre Hopkins getting set for this next offensive possession. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. All right, here we go. Second down. Jackson throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
And the Browns bringing out some extra defensive backs. We've got time on third down. Here's Jackson to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. They'll start from the 39. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Back out now comes the Browns offense. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. Here's Judkins on first down. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another game to Judkins. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try and throw it here. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Jerry Jeudy. A 4-yard pickup on the
I'm not
play.
going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down. At the
Throwing now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing off the play fake here. Stays in the pocket. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And that'll bring up 4th down. And this one hits first at the 3 before continuing on into the end zone for a touchback. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
From the 24. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Jackson to throw it. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. New set of downs for him from the 46.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
On 1st down, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone off.
Brings up 2nd and
Jackson yet again. Caught by Flowers. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
a gain of 4 yards.
Lamar throwing again. Right back to Flowers they go. And he stopped almost immediately after that catch. He's down at the 30.
It's a gain of 11.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Baltimore 1st down.
And again, it's Jackson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Intended for
Well, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, and you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. You can revisit that play in the future.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's good for another Baltimore Ravens.
1st down, here's Lamar. This one's cut. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
The 1-yard line.
Henry has the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get some late points and the lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Stout all set to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Browns going on offense here very late in the half. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. Airing it out to start this drive. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 32. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. He's dropping back to throw. Makes the play in bounds offside. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's first and 10 from the 15. Working inside the red zone. The throw is caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. The kick by Hopkins is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far, and no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Cleveland offense headed out for this first series of the second half. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. Off to Simpson. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
That's got to be so frustrating for him. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing from the gun. Into the hands of Tillman. Complete. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Here's a throw. Middle of the field, taken in by Judy. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's third and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Throwing with a blitz on the way. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
And this isn't too far beyond midfield. It's going to bounce out, looks like at or on the 40. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry.
know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two. Lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Now we'll see them try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens drive their lead to 11. All right, thanks so much, Scott. We are back and about set to begin our second half. Stout all set to send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. They'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Big shot to begin the drive, has him up beyond the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. He's off again, and he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Dude, I think I can even feel it up here in the booth. You feel this offensive line is just gaining confidence. When you get chunk run after chunk run in this league, where those big guys say, feed, good, run game.
And the big game followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, not for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Forced out to his right. No one open, so he chucks this to another county. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. Now we're going to have a stoppage after that return. Looks like somebody was shaken up on the play. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Hey! Sit on!
Now Jackson off the play action. He's stepping up and now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Browns pick it up. And this return will reach the end zone for a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, they took advantage.
Throwing now, following the turnover. And they get the two-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical two-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A three-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers have to determine how severe this may be.
We change it.
First down throw for Jackson. Drop this one down for Henry. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Nathaniel Watson there for the stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
He's going deep this time. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. It is caught left side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
43-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. Free up the middle, it's a breakaway. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a 9-point advantage. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens make it a 10-point ball game. Stout all set to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down for 26-yard line. The Browns returning their offense and this running back to the field. And the first half scoring has continued so far in this second half as they try to keep the pace. They go play action on first. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Judkins up the middle. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Back now, pressure on its way. Hits his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
down at the 30. They hit for 16 yards on 4th down, and a drive we all thought had stalled out is going to carry on.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas, Clark, and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the 27. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. And hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. The 13-year pro still doing what he does as he puts this through. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Carter on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Drive begins with Henry. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So we'll take a pause for the injury, and that looks like Derrick Henry, who's in need of some assistance out there. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. One of the tight ends motioning left. Lamar off the play fake. Hits his tight end on the corner route. The 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
And the Baltimore first down.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4. Now after the run, we see he's visibly shaken up. Team medical staffers headed over to take a look. From the gun, Jackson. Completed over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. This one's to Andrews outright. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
From the red zone now. That pass pulled in by Henry. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Brought down just shy of the goal
It's
line.
2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Trying to run with Henry. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Jackson trying to sneak it. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on the pickup.
Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. This is a nice gain, nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36.
It's a gain of 5.
He tries to sneak it, and that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Quarterback sneak. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Browns 1st down.
New set of downs for him at the 38. To throw it on 1st down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. That's him on the quick hitter. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. This is good. Down the sideline. Well, John Harbaugh's challenged plenty of calls in his career, and he's got the red flag out once again. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble. Throwing it again here. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll throw it yet again. Setting up the screen. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Pass play coming here. Looking for a target. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, what aided him in the pursuit of the QB. And he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
Down in the 4th, offense staying out there for this. Desperation time here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Drive start to the quick throw, complete. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up second down.
A draw now. This is Henry. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And up Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's third down. Changing it up here, Jackson. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he's getting the call for the second time this game. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending and the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 10.
Back in his own end zone, looking to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on third down. Handoff now to Judkins. Shut down after a gain of about a yard. That's going to bring up fourth down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Desperation time here on fourth. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Cleveland.
From the gun, Judkins. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9. Now looking to throw. Gets him on the in route. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
To the air, third long. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes, gotta have this on fourth down. No place to go, they get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Head coach Kevin Stefanski readying the Browns for their next series. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
Brings up second down.
Back-to-back carries here. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. They kick the running back in motion. Jackson now on third. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there.